Hey everyone, welcome to the channel where we talk about all things movies. Welcome especially if you're new. If you enjoy talking about movies and staying up to speed on what's in theaters and what's worth checking out, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss any of my reviews. Alright, with that we're going to get into today's review, which is for Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. And this movie is about a feature adaptation of the animated short film interviewing a mollusk named Marcel. So for this film, we're just going to do a non-spoiler review. There's certainly details we could get into, but not a whole lot that I'm necessarily looking to discuss. Putting it very short, I would say the movie is very cute and charming. So it was a fun watch. I did enjoy I thought the character of Marcel was very likable and just kind of had interesting points of view on things. So it was interesting to see a movie like this. It's not quite like something I'd ever really seen before. It reminded me a bit of like the claymation movies that we've gotten, like Wallace and Gromit and that sort of thing. But yeah, it was the odd mixture of that, but in the real world, and then having that documentary feeling it was just kind of interesting. So I think there's a reason that like mockumentary type movies work. I think it helps you connect as the audience a bit more to the characters. But yeah, that I think that worked for this film. But at the end of the day, for it to be like, it's not really about much of anything. You're just kind of hanging out with Marcel and getting his points of view on things. And so while it was enjoyable enough, it's not the sort of movie that's going to be one that I really like. Um, so that's just kind of the scope of the movie for what it was. So nothing against the movie, but that's just what it is. So I did enjoy kind of the story that was there, although I don't know. Here's another one. It is a feature adaptation of a short film, but it feels very much like a short film. And I think what they added in there to kind of flesh it out into a full story, I don't know that it necessarily worked entirely for me. It was kind of interesting and it worked somewhat, but I feel like it still might have been better just as like a short or maybe like a half-hour film, not an hour and a half. But yeah, I mean, what we got was charming. I think it was interesting to see kind of the back and forth between Marcel and Dean, the cameraman, where Marcel's like complaining that Dean doesn't really answer his questions, or he's not, as sharing about stuff as Marcel is. Like Marcel is just pretty open about things. But yeah, those are some of the things I liked. I thought the cinematography was good. It was very well shot, and yeah, so not a whole lot to really say. I think it's a fun watch. It feels kind of like something you'd maybe want to watch on like a lazy Friday evening in. I don't know that it's worth necessarily running to the theater to see, but it certainly doesn't hurt to see it on the big screen. But yeah, I guess to kind of overall wrap things up, this is solidly in the B category for me. I think it's very good at what it is, but for my personal enjoyment of it, it lands in the B category, which is, I'd recommend it if you're looking for something to go watch at looking at what's in theaters. It's certainly better than several of the other things I've seen lately. So yeah, I think it's a fun, charming movie that's, worth checking out, but not necessarily something you got to see right away. So yeah, if you've seen the film, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it in the comments below. And with that, if you enjoyed this review, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming reviews. Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.